Hello everyone, this is Jacob Ames, Applications Engineer with Hawk Ridge Systems, and today I'd like to show you a neat little productivity tool that will allow you to quickly search through even the largest of design trees. I'm talking, of course, about tags. Now, if you've never heard of tags, you're certainly not alone, but they have been around since 2013, and they can go a long way in organizing your work and making your design tree much easier to search through. Whether you're working on a complex part with 100 features or a large assembly with 1,000 components, adding tags to your design elements is a great practice to get into. So how do they work? Well, let's take a look at our Hawkeye drone to find out. Now, this assembly isn't too complex, but it does have over 100 components, which can make finding the right information difficult at times. You're probably already familiar with breadcrumbs at this point, seen here at the top left of the graphics area, and you likely already know how to search in the Feature Manager design tree. But what happens if you don't know the name of the item you want to work on? Or what if it's hidden from the graphics area, or you don't know what it looks like? This is where tags can really come in handy. Now let's assume it's been a few months since I worked on this model. I don't remember much about it, but I know I want to work on the radio transmitter. Unfortunately, a quick look at the Feature Manager design tree shows me nothing with that name, and I don't see anything that I'm looking for in the graphics area. However, I did have the foresight to add a couple tags to the design the last time I was working on it. Let's go ahead and search the design tree for radio and see what happens. Well, what do you know? The radio transmitter component appears. I can highlight it in the graphics area, unhide it, do whatever I need to at this point. And that's all because of the tag that was added to it, so it's already made our lives a little bit easier. Tags can be added to all sorts of different design elements, including but not limited to sketches, features, and components. Reference geometry materials are just another couple examples, and adding tags is just about as easy as searching for them, which you just saw me do. Simply choose your design element either from the Feature Manager design tree or the graphics area, which I'll do here, and then turn your attention to the very bottom right-hand corner of the screen. This tiny little icon is the Tag Manager, and if I click it, you'll see a small window appear. This is where we can add a tag, and a tag can be anything that you'd like. So, for example, if your workflow requires you to name all of your components according to their part number, a simple description or a keyword might be appropriate here. Or maybe a tag reflecting a category that this particular component fits into. You can get as creative as you'd like, and organizing your tags in the way that makes most sense to you can really go a long way in organizing your work. So for this particular instance, I'm going to go ahead and type in the tag test. I'll click out in the graphics area, and now when I come over to the Feature Manager design tree, if I type in test, you'll find that the body shell right here is the only feature that appears. Now, as I mentioned, tags aren't limited to components, so let's go ahead and delete this one. We're going to come find a sketch just to show how this works. Let's go ahead and find a nice feature to work with. There's sketch 1. With the tags dialog already open, I'll go ahead and type in test 2. And occasionally you'll see a pop-up window here in the tag dialog, and that's actually recently used tags that you may want to apply to additional instances of components or separate components, but allows for quick reuse. So I'm going to go ahead and type in test 2. I'm going to collapse our Feature Manager design tree just to show how this works, so we'll make sure everything is just as it would normally look, and I'll type in test 2. And what you'll find is that the sketch is going to be shown despite the fact that it's several levels deep. So you can apply tags really anywhere you'd like. You can even add the same tag to multiple items simultaneously. So for proof of concept here, let's take several of these frame spacers. We'll go ahead and add some additional items in there as well. And with that whole range of components selected, I'll go ahead and add the test3 tag, and we'll go ahead and search for that. So there's test3, and what you'll find is that all the components with that test3 tag are going to show, and this is how you might organize your components by category. So at this point, I think you'll agree, tags are pretty neat, and they can go a real long way towards organizing your work and helping you find the information you need very quickly and without much effort. Try them out and let us know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, subscribe, or visit us at hawkridgesys.com. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.